Alright, how's everyone doing? Today we're going to make some mac and cheese, a different style, and we'll get into that here very shortly. Right now, I'm just getting the water going. We're going to put a little oil in it, and I need some salt. Add a little salt line because I was always told we had to. Alright, and now we just wait for it to boil. Okay, while we're waiting for the water to boil, yeah, I gotta move this out. Let's see here. A little trickier. Doo-doo-doo. 1 second. Alright, there we go. At the Amish little discount place, they had end pieces to deli meat. So that is what I'm going to use with our mac and cheese. I had pre-portioned different styles. I don't know exactly what kind they are, but we're going to dice them all up. Alright, so as you can see, they're just small diced little cubes on all of them. So nothing big, too fancy. That's the way we're going to use it. And we're still waiting on the water to boil, which will be a minute. So, so bring it back when all that's ready, and when you get ready to see what else we're getting ready to put in. So we're also going to add some broccoli florets. But I'm gonna these are just frozen ones, cheap frozen ones from the store. I'm gonna just dice these up, chop them up real quick, set them aside until we mix it all. Until then. Alright, excuse me. The water's boiling, and the noodles I'm going to use, there's actually a mix. There are different macaroni noodles, two different types, but that's what I'm going to use. And we're going to make a lot, just because I can. Because I got other projects for this too. That looks about right. So we're going to do that. And cook them. I'm only going to cook them about halfway, because I like to cook them the rest of the way when I put them in the cheese sauce and all that. So, until then. Alright, I'm pretty sure these are about where I want them. A little more than I wanted, but it'll work. So now I'm going to strain them, cool them down, and wait till the end. Alrighty, I got all that strained or drained, rinsed, and cooled down. I'm going to add a little bit more oil. I'm going to heat this back up, because we're going to heat up the turkey. I want it to get a little cook on it. It changes the flavor just a touch. So we'll get that done, take that out, and start making the cheese sauce. I'm going to go ahead and add some seasonings, just a little bit. I'm going to add garlic to the turkey. I like garlic, so I put a lot in there, and plus we got a lot of macaroni and all that. I'm not going to add no salt until after the cheese sauce, because I know the cheese has lots of salt, and plus I'm doing Cajun seasoning too, because I like Cajun seasoning. And I just want to go ahead and add it all to the turkey. I'm going to add the broccoli to this turkey here in a minute. That'll be enough of that for now. And that's basically the only seasoning I think I'm going to add at this time. So let me stir that up. It's heating up, trying to get a little different texture, cook, whatever you want to call it on there. Just change it up a little bit. And bring you back when I add the broccoli. Alright, we're going to go ahead and add the broccoli now. Get that started heating up too. Let that cook a little bit. Because frozen broccoli, to me, don't need cooked real long. And plus, just getting it hot, cooked a little bit, because we'll put it back in the cheese sauce here in a little bit. And if you don't want to use broccoli or turkey, don't. Use whatever meat you want. Or if you don't want to use any of the meats, just have mac and cheese. Just skip to the end to see how I make it. But this is just something different for me that I wanted to try out because I had the extra turkey and all that kind of stuff. So I like using what I got. Let that heat up a little bit and we'll start the cheese sauce. Alright, here's the turkey and the broccoli heated up. So I'm going to put this in the bowl here and start the cheese sauce. Alrighty, let's see here. Get this to warming up. We're only going to put it on like medium low. Add some milk. Oh yeah, it's already hot. And each person's different on how much cheese sauce you want. So I'm making a lot, so we're going to go with probably about that much. And if I need to add more later, I will. So the different styles of cheese we're going to use, which some of this I've had, some good price, and I just want to use. Get it out of the way. My mom gave me this kind. Let's see. That looks pretty good. Shredded mozzarella with red pepper. We got some sliced Colby marble cheese that I need to get rid of. Some Mexican blend shredded. And this one, which is Chipotle Gouda. We're going to be using some of that too. And cream cheese. So I'm going to let the milk warm up to where it's about ready to melt. So give me just a second. Alrighty, I think my milk's warm enough now. I'm going to add the cream cheese. I'm going to just put the whole block in because I don't want any more in my fridge. So, get in there. There it goes. There it goes. Come on. Come on. You got it. You got it. There we go. So we got that going on. Let's mix him around. You don't want to put your heat too high. Otherwise, you'll scald your milk. You don't want to do that. So I'll add more here in just a little bit. Get this going a little bit. Alright, that's going. Move these over. Need to get a knife for, let's see here. Let's see. Get this out. Hopefully I ain't burning it. Let's see here. I got so much cheese chilling over here. Move that. Move that over there. Get the Gouda ready. I haven't even tasted the Gouda. Mom said it was good. That's all that matters. Alright, set that there. How's this looking? Alright. That's gone. We'll mix that. Get this marble cheese ready to go. So we're going to add several of these, all these in. Hopefully, I don't know how well this melts, but hopefully it melts alright. Alright. Turn that up just a little bit. After I get all the cheese in there, we'll taste it and all that. See if I need any other seasonings. Try this Chipotle Gouda. It looks pretty tasty. That's really tasty. Oh, I do like that. Has a nice little bite to it too. And when you're making your cheese sauce, use whatever cheese you want. I mean, I like the recipes that you can use whatever you want, do however you want. It all comes out basically to your taste. Alright, I'm gonna just let this cook a little bit longer. Alrighty, let's see. Starting to melt. Still got chunky cream cheese, but the other's melted. That's okay. We're going to go ahead and put in the Sargento shredded low moisture part skim mozzarella and Parmesan cheese with naturally flavored crushed red pepper flakes. It smells delicious. I'm going to just add the whole bag. Awesome. Wonder if I need to add Parmesan to this. Alright, let that cook, melt down a little bit. Do I have any Parmesan? Do. Do I? We have Parmesan and Romano. It's the cheaper stuff, but well, let's add some of that in there too. Perfect. That'll work. I have all sorts of different cheeses in there. Let's get that going and let that melt. Alright, I did add more milk. I'm going to go ahead and add my Gouda until it melts. And I'm probably going to add some more of my shredded Mexican style cheese. I'll add some of this. There we go. That should be enough for now. And we'll see what it looks like after it's all melted. Alright, I basically got it, excuse me, all mixed up and creamy. I'm going to let it cook just a little longer to finish heating all the way up. Let's see, I'm going to taste it. Has a little kick to it with that red pepper stuff in it. But it don't taste too bad. I'll taste it again after I mix everything up into it, but we'll cook it just a little longer. Alright, I think I will put a little salt in it for me personally. And I'll taste it again here in a little bit, but if you don't want salt, don't add it. Let's mix that up. It's looking pretty good, for me at least. Alright. Now it's time, I think, to add the turkey and the broccoli. Put it all in a bowl. We're going to add that all in there. And my bowl's probably too small for everything I'm going to add, but we'll see. Alright, let me mix that up. Make a mess, of course. Alright. I'm going to let that sit there just for a minute. While you get the macaroni ready. And it should be about ready. So heat this up. Alright. I think it's time to add the macaroni. And hopefully I have enough room for the macaroni. I should. I got water dripping off the back because my macaroni stuck together. There we go. We're to the back. Might as well let it off. Alright. Let that, throw that one in there. Set this in the sink. Now let's see if we can make not such a big mess. Alright, now let's mix it all. And I am going to bake this. Not all of it, because part of this is going to be for another project, which you'll find out in another video. To me, this is looking pretty tasty. Let me know what you guys think. I'll let that sit there a minute. I need to get me a spoon so I can taste test. Let's see here. That looks good to me. That does taste pretty tasty to me. Alright. So now I gotta, let's see here. Turn that off. I'll bring you back after I clean up just a minute and change directions. Alrighty. Got my pan here. Got my other pan here. I need a spoon instead of trying to pour it. Alright. Try to fill our pan up. I'll get the pan filled up and bring it right back. Alrighty. So, I got it all in the pan. Now we're going to take some of the shredded cheese and put a coating over the top. I got the oven going. I got it set at 450. And we're going to put it in the oven until the cheese is melted, nice and maybe probably a little brown on the top, however you want. Because everything else is cooked, so it's just basically melting the cheese. And if you want to put breadcrumbs on top, that would work good too. Ooh, take some croutons, especially if you make your homemade croutons. Throw that on top if you want to add a little bit more seasoning. Whatever. However you want to do it. But we're going to get ready to put it in the oven. Alright. I got it out of the oven. I did put it in, and it probably took about 15 minutes. Then I hit the broiler. If you use the broiler, be very cautious. You will screw it up quickly and burn it. So this looks delicious. As you can see, it's still boiling a little bit. So it's going to be hot. I will come back in just a minute. Well, probably a couple minutes and taste it so I don't burn the hell out of my mouth. So we'll see you in just a second. Alright, hopefully this is cooled off enough for me to taste. But probably not. But to me, it looks delicious. Look at that. That steam tells me it's not going to be very cooled. So I'm going to probably burn my mouth, but it looks really tasty to me, so let's try it. And it's hot. Ah, yeah. From what I could taste, now I can't taste, it is very tasty. Whew! It burns all the way down, too. So, if you try this at home, let me know what you think. But I think it's delicious. Until next time, have fun cooking.